Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's zombies video, we're going to be going over how you can level up really fast inside of zombies, while at the same time progressing your camos for your weapons and getting those juicy headshots. All while going about it in a very fast and timely manner, and the cherry on top is that you'll be chilling while doing so. So, let's go ahead and hop in. First things first, we're going to go load into Terminus. Not Liberty Falls, we're going to go to Terminus, okay? Terminus has something that we very much need in order to do this strategy. And no, it's not the amalgam and the freaking zip line for God mode, although if you wanted to, you could do that. Instead, what we actually need is a boat. I know it might sound a bit goofy, but we need a boat, and the location at which we're going to spawn in the boat is going to be where the third amp is to fully turn on the power for the entire map, the central hub where Pack-a-Punch lies. And luckily for us, this spawn location for the boat that we desperately need lies something else that we also very much so need to do this, and that is going to be the perk Melee Macchiato. Now, why the hell do we need Melee Macchiato in a boat? Well, let me tell you, my friend, we have a bit of a hole in which we got to force ourselves into, and Melee Macchiato will easily allow us to force our positioning into that hole. Now, believe it or not, the biggest adversary when doing this are these stairs, as these stairs pose the biggest obstacle, because we are going to be moving the boat with your melee weapon, whether it's the knife, the baseball bat. You get Melee Macchiato, you're gonna knife the boat out of the water onto land, and then knife it up the stairs close to where the elevator is. Once it's close to the elevator, have it blow up so that it can't be destroyed by anything else while you're using it. And once it's fully blown up, you're gonna want to just wedge that bad boy in a position in the elevator where you're able to climb in and climb out, but the zombies, they just fucking pile up, bro. They run right to you and they pile up. Obviously, it's best to do this on a lower round, have someone save a zombie, or if you're doing this solo, go about it just a little bit more cautiously. But once you get this boat wedged in the right spot, you can literally sit in the elevator right behind the boat. The zombies cannot push you unless there's some very rare goofy instances where like one might slip in, but it's very rare. Very rarely does that happen. You're like 99.9% of the time going to be in here untouched, chilling. And if you are on solo, this is where I would not recommend doing the God mode glitch with the amalgam and the zip line, because the zombies will not come to you. They will run away. However, if you are in a co-op game with some homies, with the boys, having one person be on God mode actually isn't a terrible idea. You still need to have at least one person not do the glitch, which is me and all the footage you're seeing. That way the zombies just come attract to this one spot. You need someone there that's not in God mode so the zombies have someone to track and funnel towards. They line up right for the pickings, right for your headshots, right for any camo challenge that you may need to do. This is a spot to do it. The rounds are very fast because they all spawn in, just run right to you. And something that you could do to speed this process up, I would definitely recommend doing this only if you have some friends. But whenever you get the boat wedged in the elevator, everybody's set up and ready to go, put on the rampage inducer, as this will make the rounds go by just that much quicker, because there is no in between. Round ends, zombies immediately start spawning on the next round. And if you do have some friends that are in God mode and you're like in my situation where you're not and you need to go pick up ammo, there's likely an ammo crate right under where you guys are at, right where you spawned the boat initially. But if you are on the rampage induced rounds, it can get a little freaking hectic with how just cracked and fast the zombies are moving while you're going to get ammo. So have one of your buddies who is in God mode, if they are in God mode, be your little escort, because they can't die, and if you go down, they'll just pick you up. Okay, once again, I only would truly recommend the rampage inducer if somebody else in your fire team does have the God mode, because dude, you can very easily get your ass waxed trying to get ammo if you aren't fully prepared. And I don't want my boys out there watching the video to be caught lacking, but I do want my boys watching the video to get that juicy XP, level up, and get those beautiful camos, because we're all working towards the one goal of Nebula.